I'm gonna try to turn up the brightness. My battery's gonna die quicker. I tried to come over here. We weren't in the sun. Move you. What's up? Listen there. Here we go, yo. Alright, well, the sun's gonna move, y'all. So maybe something about that. That's how we tell the time. What is on my nose? I must have touched something black, the chair. What is up, Grand Rising, everybody? It's a beautiful sky. The sun is moving. So sorry. Alright, so Scorpio full moon happens right about now. The Funk Show Brothers. Look, I went to go pick up my rock and I picked up a different rock. So maybe that's it. We're looking for this one, but we'll find another one. So what's up? Where's all my people at? Oh, ClairV. We have a couple that's flipped over. Should we take them? I think we should take them. We are purging the old us into the new you. Yes, look at this. So, yeah, the Page of Swords, the Nine of Cups, and the World just left in my hand with all these. Let's see. Let's put it together. See what we got. Okay. So we have the World with the Nine of Cups and the Page of Swords. So perhaps we are really coming up with new wishes, new goals, a new vision board perhaps, or it's like we're planning a new ending, or it's like we're coming through like this. It's like we're coming through this new portal, shedding all of our old skin, all of our clothes, coming into this, like, from the Page to this Nine of Cups, where we're coming into our own. You know what I mean? This Queen of Swords, this Queen of, maybe the Queen of Swords, but the Queen of Wands in reverse to the Seven of Wands. It's as if she's going through like this, where we're through this dark period. I see her. She's off her throne. She's not the Queen of Wands upright. She's off her throne. She's perhaps in this, like, she's not attached to her intuition or something. Perhaps she's in this fight or flight mode. You know, she can't, when we're in this fight or flight mode, like, and like I look down and this depressing, where the sun, like, in this darkness, this is what I see, like, in this darkness coming out. And then look over here to the right. So this is a gift. Perhaps we're receiving a new gift, a gift that has to do with a secret from the divine, some kind of download, or maybe this is an actual physical gift. But we're coming from this darkness. You know, the sun, this is this healing, where we're coming through some kind of heartache, really looking over the relationships we have, or these new connections. Maybe we're looking at the newness or the new possibilities in these seeds. You know, this is the Seven. We're really coming into looking at what we're growing, what we're doing, all the work we put into this. And it's like, okay, well, maybe we are starting something new. You know, we're shedding something old, coming into this newness, and it's making us look at relationships different. Maybe it's bringing us to new people. It's bringing us to our soul tribe. You look stoned. Not that stoned. Nat Master. All you need is love. That's the truth. What's up? Make sure y'all subscribe. And we have the Magician in reverse. So perhaps we are missing something. This is why the Queen of Wands is off her rocker, I was about to say, or off her throne, because she's missing this. And this is what we need in order to succeed in this relationship. It's like we need to manifest this soul to soul. Yay, yay. And that is that. That's soul to soul. Perhaps this is the gift. I keep finding these cards that are boxed, flipped up. I keep seeing them. Now we have the Four of Cups upright. I mean, in reverse. So yeah, we're accepting something from the Spirit. So we're right when I said that we have to connect from the Spirit, we have to be in the here and now. You know, here he's like bored and worried and really looking at what he's lost. But here he's accepting the loss and really accepting from the Spirit. Where's all my people? Hi dear, how are you? Hey Ishan, I'm good. Make sure y'all subscribe. I seen another one. What the heck? The Star in reverse. So this is really disconnecting with the collective, and perhaps this is what we're doing, you know, and I really see that this is what we have to do. Like we go from the darkness to the light, and this is how, you know, the Star is number 17 going into 18, which is the moon. So perhaps we are going through, like I said, this dark period in order for us to get to this. And it's as if we do have to disconnect from the collective or disconnect from the outside. Come within our own in order to reach this. Maybe we're doing some inner child work or shadow work. We're looking at, you know, we're really doing this introspection at how far we came. How much further these fruits going to last. Maybe we are like saving it up and looking how, you know, much. And this is how we do, like getting into the sevens is going to bring her, you know, the Seven of Pentacles and the Seven of Wands is going to bring her upright. You know, we're standing up. Where are you from? The United States. Pennsylvania. On a basketball. And I got it. It's my smoke necklace. Yes, USA. Yes, indeed. Oh, wait, I wanted to pull one of these for the collective. Oops. Alright, let's see. That didn't work. That did not work. Where's all my people at? My age, I'm old enough to know better. I just had a birthday. Alright, so for the collective, let's see what archetype we need. Let's see if we could do like a past, present, and future type thing. Where we're coming from, where we're going to, where we're at right now. Where we're coming from, where we're going, where we're at right now. That's too many. Where we're at, oh, where we're going. Alright. And the bridge is on the bottom. What up, Nick? How are you? All right, so where we're coming from is this threshold. You know where I said we're coming from the darkness into the light, and this is this, where we're shedding this, and this is this. It's like we're coming through this, like breaking through the egg or this birth canal, like we're coming through, shedding these skins. We're coming into this newness. We're breaking the threshold, breaking through this threshold. This is where we're coming from. Perhaps we do have to do something with our feet, put our feet up above our heart, relax our feet. Okay, where we're at right now, I think where we're at right now is this judge. And where we're going is this sustainer and the healer. Because the judge is in reverse. It's almost as if we're coming from this period, like from the black to this gray to the light. And this is this. We're bursting through this threshold, coming through some kind of unfairness. Somebody lied. Somebody betrayed us. Or perhaps we're in a situation where it was unfair, or perhaps we can't really see like the black and the white, the good and the bad. This something about this unfair imbalance, something like this. Perhaps somebody, it's like you're going to get a high five and then you go like this and someone's like, nope, too slow. Maybe you were too slow with this. Where we're going in the future though, this, by being the sustainer, this is the physical and the spirit, which I really see this as this big eye, and it's as if we're really coming to see the finer details, or like the minor things in this. This is the snake coming out, these three heads. We're really putting past, the present, the future. I see all of this come together, and this is how we come out from sustaining into this healer position. Perhaps you are some kind of healer. We're sustaining this healing. This is almost like what I see he's doing this in this, like we're sustaining some kind of healing. Hey Ma Hak, how are you? Yes, you may ask a question. Good night from Pakistan. God bless you too. The healer is the light worker, the gifted, the old soul. So through some some claim the work of the healer as their gift and name it as their dharma. And the force of this archetype is within everyone. So it is our natural inclination to remember, to return to, and to reclaim that central and eternal life force from which we so easily drift away. In Sanskrit, the word avidya means forgetting. Olvídala. In Spanish, it's like forget it. And it is said that this is the source of all suffering and dis-ease, to forgetting, olvida. The healer's mission then becomes to move through the comfort of forgetting, through the veils of ignorance and denial, and to reveal the radiance that already exists. And that's why the Queen of Swords was the Queen of Wands was in reverse, and perhaps the Queen of Swords too, because every time I try to say the Queen of Wands, the Queen of Swords comes up too. So this is not only our passion, our action, our fire, our confidence, our desire, what we want, what we desire, but it's our logical mind, these facts, these thoughts, and perhaps that has to do with the people around us. There's a fly here. So perhaps there is like somebody trying to listen in or something. So the healer's mission then becomes to move through the comfort of forgetting, through the veils of ignorance and denial, to reveal the radiance that already exists. The healer approaches this in multiple ways, from multiple angles, knowing the cycle of healing is not linear. It's a multi-layered and circular process that always leads back to its own origin, much like the Ouroboros, which is this, the snake that eats its head. So when light, this is self-contained, grateful, and awake. When dark, this is tired, needy, and forgetting its own practice. So to go deeper, this is Asclepius and EIR, ear, and divinatory. So the wounded healer is not someone who is wounded and is now healed. It is someone who continues to courageously break open the self and ego as a means for deep integration. And this is what we're doing. This is this darkness, breaking in, seeing our shadow, seeing the darkness, seeing, and this is how we find the light. And perhaps we're doing that. Perhaps we don't even know where we're going, or or where we're at because it's so dark. So it's like, okay, well, we know where we don't want to be, and this is where what's leading us to the light. It's like, okay, well, I know this don't feel comfortable, so we're going to come out of here. We're sustaining after this imbalance. How's this feeling? Coming in, and perhaps we are receiving a gift. And see, this is this betrayal. Maybe this is an exit plan. Maybe we are planning to escape. What up, Cap? Hey, Anaya. Oh, all my people's here. Happy Mother's Day to you, too. I'm good. I thought I dropped something. I hope it wasn't a card. I'm good, Anaya. How are you? You can ask a question. Pet's current feelings for Anaya. Let's see. Oh, well, I guess these are your cards. There's a lot of them. The Seven of Cups in reverse was there. All right, we'll take these. So we have the King of Pentacles on this side, and then this on this side, and this we have this letting go, and this is solitude in this alone, in this darkness, and perhaps we are coming into some kind of darkness to find our own light, to let go of something from the past. It's like we're becoming, this is like Capricorn energy, real Taurus energy, it's like we're working really hard to become the boss or the master at something. Perhaps we are mastering this, becoming patient, we're waiting. You know, this is the King, this is the highest. And then we have this in reverse, the Nine of Cups in reverse, where it's almost as if it's like lost. It's like it's like all our feelings are released, or all these wishes are not coming true. It's like these wishes of ours are not coming true is what he's letting go. Perhaps he's letting go his wish and coming into this, or maybe this is you. You know, this is a process from the Nine of Cups in reverse to the Ten of Cups upright. This is a happy feeling. It's like a sad feeling we go through to come into this Ten of Cups. This is the most ultimate happy family, you know, that's coming through the threshold we were talking about in the collective reading. Coming from the darkness into this light. It's like coming through the birth canal, like we're about to be birthed new. This is this full moon. My Mother's Day was good. How was yours? I just relaxed, see my kids, and went to go visit my mama. Does Cass have a female who goes to the church for sex? Let's see. What up, V? Beautiful. How are you? All right, this is for Cat. Maybe it's somebody at work, or this is something he's been working on, or something you've been working on. This is like really focus on the details, signing something, or maybe this is some kind of writing. But this Seven of Pentacles followed by the Ten of Swords. Now the Ten of Swords is really in reverse, so he's really accepting this is over. It's now like he's now taking the swords out of his back. It's like these swords come out of the back when we realize that it's like, yeah, even though I spent 7 whole years or 7 whole lifetimes perhaps with this pain or whatever, doesn't mean I have to spend 7 more years with this pain. So it's almost like turning our back to all this pain, really digging up these roots to plant new, and 'tis the season for that. You know, this Scorpio new moon, we're really purging the old, or we're getting rid of anything that doesn't serve us, and really coming into newness. Yeah, we're we're getting away from the liar or the manipulator. We're setting free from this, liar. We're becoming the emperor, coming into this Aries energy where we're initiating these new beginnings as this Queen of Swords really rising above this pain. The Queen of Swords, she does everything on her own too, and it's like when you become the Queen of Swords, this is when we level up in love, when we come together. Before this was in reverse where we come apart, but it's like, okay, well, there's some kind of truth or some kind of new action or some kind of, speedy information. Maybe this is some kind of speedy information coming from this lady in red, which in a love reading you don't want. And this is what creates this separation, which this is an outside party, third party. You really have to think logical about this and make a logical decision to conquer over this. SS, what's up? Beautiful, beautiful. How are you, V? Beautiful, beautiful. Thanks to my sisters and my nieces. I had a blast. That's good. What up, SS, love? Wow, she says thanks. You're welcome. I love you. SS, can I get a general? Alright, this is for you, SS. The whole thing of letting go is to really see it for what it is. That's what I hear. Let's see. For SS, see it for what it is. SS. SS. I have this for you too. So perhaps we are going through this end too. We're going through this dark night of the soul. This Queen of Wands was in the collective reading. I always say pair your reading up with the collective reading. It goes together. Now she's in the dark night, the dark night of the soul coming out, and this is this balancing. It's almost like, okay, it's like I have this new me and I'm coming out. This reminds me of like the new dog and the old dog, and how they're both trying to take precedence over you, and the new dog is like, yeah, this is my house, and the old dog's like, no, what do you mean? I've been here all this time. This is my house. It's like that wolf thing. Well, what wolf are you going to feed? The more you feed the new dog, the more the new dog's going to want to stay. The more you ignore the old dog, the more he's going to leave. And this is really this process. We're really in this the balancing this and that, the questioning, perhaps we're juggling at two things, or we're coming out of this, and like I said, we're seeing it for the reality. Perhaps this is a choice that it was up in the air, and this is like, okay, well, now I took the time, I had the patience, now the blindfold's coming off, I'm coming into this. It's almost as if like you're asking for help or looking outside of yourself, and this is what's working, or this is what you're working on, this is what you're mastering, this is building. It's like the more you work with this, the more it's like you're fixing your inner light, or you're finding your inner light, and this is putting us to work on this. And then you had this man here sideways, like the 9, saying, stand upright and stands firm. This is the 9 of Wands coming into the 10. We're almost done. We're almost there. This is standing up. This is saying, this is the wounded warrior. And this almost reminds me of the healer card. This is what's coming. This is what's next. This is sustaining this to become this healer, and this is this judge, this judge. It reminds me of this imbalance, this time that we're going through, these twos, the imbalance. So this is us really coming into the Queen of Wands. Can't even talk. The Queen of Wands upright, where we're finally getting into this. It's like we're finally listening to our inner child. We're letting it out to play, and perhaps this is this. It's like, and I hear the wisdom at play. And there was a reading back in the day. Back in the day I did, where it was wisdom at play. I think there was a whole playlist, but I might have changed it. But it was something like that, where there was a card, the wisdom at play, the healing card, and the lantern oracle. So perhaps that has something, because the lantern Oh, this hermit keeps coming out, and perhaps it's like you don't see the light until you're in the darkness, and it's like when you're in the darkness is when you're going to see all these opportunities, and perhaps it's like, okay, I bring the light. You know you bring the light, and if you don't know, now you know. With the Ace of Cups, this is a new feeling, it's like a new love for yourself, or perhaps a new love. Interstellar Bag Tan, what is up? His loss, not mine. Damn straight. Hey, Kathy Hawkins, Grand Rising, I say, cause ain't no morning good. What up, Tessa Sunshines? How are you? All right, V says it first. May I get a general too? Beautiful. So, all right, let's go. Well, these are your cards. V. Ooh. All right. Perhaps we're experiencing a big loss, or we're no longer in this position, you know. Perhaps. I see we're no longer in this position, but then you have the devil coming in with this. This is weird. So maybe this is somebody else's energy, because you have the king and the queen of pentacles both in reverse. This is almost like a really big loss, almost like a parent's lost their children kind of loss with the devil and this. But then the devil comes up. It's like something toxic, or maybe this is drugs or something. But it's like you win over them, or there's this, it's like the crown. It's like he's coming and crowning this. And then it's like, okay, well, we're coming with this new relationship, with this bonding. It's almost like, okay, I'm on this new mission. I'm on this new road, and on this new road, I'm finding new people to meet, and it's bringing me to this higher position, almost like maybe you're getting too high in the position. It's like, you know, when it's like we're too high in position, it's almost like the devil in disguise, and it's like perhaps this is when we get greedy, and it's like, okay, this is how Hitler lost the war, being greedy. Maybe we have to back out. We have to become this king of cups, maybe the queen of cups too, like come with love and forgiveness, compassion, but he really is standing in the mix of all of this, like not letting anybody in. Perhaps this is what we have to do in order to see the opportunities coming in. I know, let me know. Perhaps that devil is just a desire. But I see it more as like, oh, like some kind of power thing, power trip perhaps. With wands, this is a lot of Mars energy, which is a lot of ego. That's why I say that. But it could be some kind of, it could be you winning over some kind of addiction, because both the king and the queen are losing something that was a part of that. Could be an addiction. Let me know, hit that like button if you resonate with your reading, and if you'd like to exchange energy for energy, hit up that Cash App, or thanks. Alright. And you're right, Kat, his loss. So Interstellar Bag 10. Interstellar Bag 10. Okay, here are your cards. Alright, you as well got the Two of Swords in reverse. But this, I see you as like finally open up your heart and seeing something after a great loss, or after some kind of separation, or perhaps after you couldn't choose, so somebody chose for you. It's like, oh, I couldn't leave, so maybe a fire came, something happened that made you leave, something like this. Maybe it came quick, maybe it was some kind of quick information, some kind of quick truth, or perhaps this is you acting on this. It's like, okay, I had this new idea, now I'm going to act on it, and this is some quick action. Yeah, look, we have the Four of Swords in reverse with the Seven of Coins in reverse with this 5 here. So here we have this fight, this confirmation, this, you know, this battle, and this battle really puts us to thinking, to really looking over what we need to take out, you know, what's the bad leaves, and what's, you know, what doesn't need to come with us to this. And this is where we're really in this alone period, this healing, coming out of this into the Five of Swords, like conquering over. This is all like a mental battle. I hear conquering over this mental battle, and this is why this Knight of Swords is really, you know, really swift, quick wit, because it's like we're coming into some kind of loss. Checked into my long-term treatment today. I wouldn't be here without you, Claire. Thank you so much for giving me the courage to heal. Oh, I love you. You're going to make me cry. Love you, girl. I gotta go burn all my stuff in a bed bug pit. I hope you're feeling aligned. Demonstrate what steps can I take to improve this situation. Kathy says thank you. You're welcome. Good morning, Nestor Quintero. How are you? I'm proud of you, SS. Keep it up. Love you, girl. What up, 40? How are you? What steps can I take to improve this situation that I'm in? I like that question. 1183030. All right, so that's good. I'm glad y'all are super fine. I'm good, thank you. Don't forget to hit that like button if you resonate with your reading. All right, Nestor. What steps can I take to improve the situation that I'm in? All right, the situation Nestor's in. How can we improve it? All right, so the first and foremost is we gotta have faith, and we almost have to like see it. It's like you have to see this. We're coming out of our comfort zone. We really definitely have to use our intuition. And it's like we have to travel lightly. Perhaps we need to really be brave and jump off the cliff. And this is this coming out of our comfort zone, trusting our intuition so we can jump off the cliff. This is how we're going to get this new thing. It's like we're going to have to be the fool. And this has really happened faith. And I see the fool where she's doing the trust fall and just falling back. And this is perhaps where we're coming from, where we're going. You know, perhaps we did lose this battle. This is a battle that we lost, confrontation or some kind of competition. And it's as if from this competition, maybe we didn't lose. Maybe we were like the bigger person and walked away using our mental. It's like, I got a new idea. I got a different idea. I'm coming away from this crowd or away from this group, and I'm coming into the hangman where I'm just going to hang tight as this hangman here. You know, this is real Pisces energy. We're getting in touch with the spirit. We're really waiting. It's as if we're in this, you know, we're hanging. We're hanging here, 911-3222. So perhaps something with this, and maybe this is hanging so we can get some kind of message, a message from the divine, some angels, perhaps your grandmother. I don't know why, because 222, my grandmother. Kathy says 1111, and I see 911. So this is very important. It's as if, you know, this reminds me of hanging here. Like he had to hang here to get these messages, you know, in order to find out what letters meant what. You know, he hung here and got these messages from the spirit. And this is like the position that we're in right now, hanging here, getting the messages from the spirit, so that we have faith to come into this new, you know, new thing. It's like we're coming from some kind of chaos. Helicopter. Perhaps we do have to act now. Act quick, be brave. You know, that's a big step, jumping off a cliff like that. It takes bravery, courage, strength on the inside. Don't doubt yourself. My birthday is 2/2. Oh, shit. Nice cards, 40 says, thank you. I literally had that deck. Oh, cool. Hey, Joseph Rains. Awesome. You're new. Make sure y'all subscribe. Everybody say what's up to Joseph Rains. You are new here today, aren't you? I don't think I've ever seen you. I hope that helped, Nestor. Did you want me to do a reading for you, Kathy? My hair. Thanks. I content to see 222 when I'm thinking of this Libra. Oh shit. Oh my god. Oh, you constantly see 222 when you're seeing it. That's crazy. Well, it's a confirmation, I guess. All right, Kathy. So who's this Knight of Cups? Or what's this Knight of Cups bringing you? It's bringing you some kind of offer. Alright. So, it's also like, it's like you're coming from a loss, but it's bringing you a win. Like, this page, he's now losing something that perhaps he just got, or perhaps it's some kind of like, maybe we're putting money into this. It's like you have to put maybe time or money, something tangible in to get to this winning. It's like in order to get to this Six of Wands, we have to put something in or lose something. We have to drop something in order to come up to this way. Maybe this is what this king or this knight is bringing us. Maybe he's bringing us some kind of love or some kind of forgiveness or some kind of feeling. Maybe this is you coming at this. It's like coming at this with this, but I really feel it's some kind of energy. Maybe it's two different people and it's like, okay, maybe we're balancing this. What up, Chloe Alexandra? Chloe B. Alexandra Moonchild. All my people's here now. What up, what up? Hello, hello. Happy Mother's Day, everyone. Thank you all for being here. Don't forget to subscribe if you're new. I thought the sun was going to hit us, but I think we're good. What up, everybody? The Nine of Cups is up. I hear too much of a good thing can be bad. And this shit won't stay in my hair. Alright, what's next? Who's next? Let's go. Chloe Alexander B. Even though I usually say Chloe B. Alexandra because I'm dyslexic. I must be thinking straight today for some reason. Chloe B. Alexandra. From the divine. Alright, well, we're coming into some kind of new love or new feeling, or perhaps we're meeting or maybe seeing eye to eye for the first time. With the Two of Cups, this is normally a new relationship, but I see this healing. It's almost like, you know, because it's like so much pain here, like this painful ending in darkness, and this is like a very healing thing. Maybe we're meeting somebody for some kind of healing. This is like a healing meeting, you know, because then we have the Page of Wands on here. Like this healing meeting is taking us to a guru or a teacher or some kind of higher spiritual knowledge, giving us a key, this magical tool or some magical tools for this new path that we're on. You know, we've been through the ringer. We were lied to, or perhaps this was a big argument. Somebody cut us off or cut our love off, and it knocked the top off. It blew our top as the Queen of Cups. It's like we were dealing with some kind of manipulator or liar. Somebody tried to get over, you know. It was like they were trying to jingle your cup, and it's like they were, and then I see it like shaking like a soda, and that's the top blowing, and this is in the deep subconscious, and this is not a good thing in a love reading. And this is a love reading. This is the outside energy. This could be a celebration, like a celebration to get away from this, a celebration with like-minded people, but this could also be 9113853, which is also 8. An interruption, an outside energy, the lady in red coming. But there's a higher purpose for all of this. Like I said, there's a key. We're breaking some kind of cycle. You know, it's like passing a baton. You're no longer carrying the same baton. It's like you gave that one up. You're on to this new one, and it's like to a spiritual adventure. It reminds me of like the Ace of Wands, where it's like, okay, we're finally getting on this spiritual erection. It's no longer a limp. Get ready for the ride of your life. This soon as I say something about the sun, I see it coming in. Let me know, ClairV. Who's next? Kathy, did I do you? I think I did. I'm not sure. $40. Can I have a general? Yes. Thank you, beautiful. You're welcome. 40. Alright, I think that's yours. We're going to keep it. 40. That's definitely yours. And this whole bunch, we'll take it. Alright, so it takes a little bit, but we're on the right path. And I just say that because there was a lot of clouds, or it's 11:11 on the thing. There was a lot of maybe it was self-doubt, maybe it was cutting through self-doubt, cutting through this emotional, mental shit to get this on the straight, you know, because we have the mental and emotional, and this is really straight. Now we're on the right path, but it's like, well, we had to go through this tower. With the tower reverse, this is, you know, a sign that the tower upright is coming, and it's like, well, we weren't using our intuition. Perhaps we found out some kind of truth, or some kind of truth came out that it's like, okay, the secret's out of the bag, this caused this, or perhaps we weren't using our intuition, you know. But it's like almost like a wish come true. I see the genie, and she like wishes, and it's like, bang, your wish come true. It's like, oh, okay, this is a loss bringing us. It's like, okay, well, this physical loss, that when the tower came down, it brought us an actual physical loss. It brought us to this, like, oh, genie, wish granted. Now you got this loss. Perhaps you weren't even thinking that this is a wish granted. Maybe this was a wish granted by the spirit. It's like coming from above. But it brings you to the Ace of Cups, whether this is like a self-love or like a new love. Perhaps it is a new love, because then you have the Queen of Swords coming out next in reverse. And now the Queen of Swords, she's widowed. Now here she's coming out of being single for a long time. So perhaps this is a new love. Like, because we filled up our own cup, we come into this love. This is a new love. We're coming out of it. Or maybe we're dealing with somebody. Hold on, I have to get this. Shit. I'm gonna have to call that back. Single for a long time. Okay, so this is coming out of being single for a long time, but it's almost like you're pushing it away, or you don't want to change. You're stuck in your ways. You don't want to. It's like you're almost like you don't want to be involved with this lady in red, or maybe it's like more than 3. It's like anything less than 3 or something like this. It has something to do with this outside energy that we don't want to let go of. Maybe this is something that we experienced in the past where we can't let go of, but maybe this is holding on to this, holding on to letting go of that. But this creates, this wheel turns, right? This creates this destiny. Like I said, this is like the spirit bringing this thing that comes, it brings change, a world change. It not only brings the Ace of Cups, but it levels up. It's like a marriage, like a new love that into a marriage, this connection, this, you know, the Four of Wands energy, where we're leveling up in love. Perhaps this is your wish come true. Yeah, it's like you're coming from a lot of lies, or a lot of stuff that we doubt, a lot of heartbreak, perhaps 911 on the thing, like trauma shit. What's the move for Moonchild? Let's see what's the move for Moonchild. Yes, you're right. Oh, thank you. LOL, your wish come true. Your wish come true, yes. Alright, well, I guess these 2 are yours, Moonchild. What's the move for Moonchild? What's the move? What's the move? Well, we got 6-6 with the King. 4 of Pentacles in reverse. So it's almost like you're going back. It's like you're going back to some kind of rough waters, or you're going back to where it was after letting go. Maybe you had to go back to let go, because it's like, okay, now it ends. Now it ends. Now we come into this where we're all alone, or we're ready to do this one thing. We're ready to be committed into this not action. Perhaps we are standing like this above this. It's like he's standing to protect this. Perhaps there is some kind of protection against some kind of memory or some kind of past relationship or past love, or this could be child, parent, something like this. You know, he's in this seas. Perhaps this is how you become the king of cups. You know, you learn how to master these rough waters by going back. It's like now you've mastered the rough waters, we can handle this. Some kind of like, this is like a real sweet memory though, or something of childhood. Perhaps this is past something, and this is how we have to be, like really standing firm into this. Yes. I love you guys. Number one, Esther, you are. So love you guys. 4554. Who's next? Before the sun hits us completely. Anybody want to know what happens before? I have the before tarot. What, you're vaping? I ain't vaping. It's a breathing necklace. So that's what I'm doing. So before the devil comes in, let's see how to become the master of our own. Yeah, what up? Me, I was wondering what advice I can get for the future. Money moves, okay. Yes, you should, if you vape. Maybe these are your cards, Sierra. We'll keep them out. So this is before. So you were wondering advice you can get for the future of money. So, this King of Swords, he's about to be given this sword, which you're about to conquer something here. And it's as if it's like the ground crumbled before you, and now the ground crumbled before you. You're higher up, and this is how we're getting it. Perhaps we are becoming like this is like a communicator or some kind of lawyer or some kind of judge of some sort. You know, we can really analyze something. Maybe you do work in some kind of computers or something with the mind, but here we have a lot of cards. We're coming from the Nine of Wands, which he's protecting this wolf from coming through. He's the wounded warrior. But here in reverse, I think this is almost like the shadow side coming through, where we're coming from this, like almost like letting our guard down, taking responsibility. When we finally take responsibility and say, okay, we did it, this is when everything comes together, where the party comes through and where this new love comes, whether it's a love for yourself or a love for someone else. It's as if we finally get our hands on the slippery fish with the Emperor in reverse. The Sun in reverse, the Strength in reverse. Perhaps this is where we're coming from. You know, because it's bringing us to some kind of where we are just right about to get crowned into this security, which, like you said, money moves. But it's as if we have to like shed some kind of loss first with the Ten of Swords, with the World in reverse. It's almost like we're holding on to something from the past or something. Maybe it's coming into this Queen, where we have to be this Queen of Wands, which this Queen of Wands, she's looking at over all these things, and it, like, none of these things matter. She'll like burn all this shit to the ground in order to get crowned. And it's as if this is what we're doing, and we were going through, we were hanging here for a while. Now we're done hanging. We're back on our feet. We're finally seeing things from a different perspective. It's like, maybe we do have to do that. Put our hands up. This really releases the negative energy. Because both of these have our hands up. So something about our hands up. Maybe we have to reach higher. It's like, okay, maybe you're setting your goals too low. It's like reach higher. Because then we have these three where it's like, well, breaking free. This is like breaking free from a contract that's really, see, it's like sucking this child down. It's like all this energy, like sucking the child out of you, sucking the life out of you in a sense. And not only that, but it's sucking the strength, the vitality, the confidence. It's almost like you can't even control yourself anymore. It's almost like you're being controlled over this emperor. Perhaps this is what we're letting go. And this is now what we're seeing. It's like, oh, we're finally letting go. I surrender. I give it up to the God, to the gods, whatever you believe in. And this is this, raking this up. Even if it's been 7 lifetimes, we're raking this up. We're being the Queen of Wands. We're having the confidence to really tie up the loose ends. We're breaking free from this codependent relationship, really leaving this darkness, coming into the Hierophant, perhaps going to a guru or some kind of teacher or some kind of healer. This is a different commitment. Maybe this is a marriage or some kind of, it's like we're committing to this happy family or this secure environment where, like you said, the money moves. Hey, Arkriti, Tricky, how are you? What is coming next to my life? Alright, well, this is the before tarot, so let's see what up. Carla, how are you? Alright, you're after a safety car. What's coming next? Okay, well, we have the 8 of Cups. And this is right before he's about to leave, where he's really tasting this. He's tasting, it's like a bitter taste that you're tasting from something that usually makes you happy. And it's almost like, well, why am I here? It's almost like, okay, well, I'm done drinking this shit. I'm about to put it down. I'm about to walk away. About to go through this. It's like all these things now coming at us. Like, we had the 9, and the 8 of Wands. So it's almost like we're going through this down period where everything's coming to a halt. Perhaps we are healing. This is this, right before the bad dreams where we're finally, it's like all the pain we endure before we can't sleep no more. And this is really releasing this so we can finally sleep at night, putting a halt to this, putting a halt to all these, like, to this imagination or to whatever this thing that it's like we're making it bigger than what it really is. With the 9 of Cups in reverse, you see these like little kids peeking. It's almost as if like other people see us really releasing this. Maybe this is an indulgence, or we're having too much, or this is like all the wishes that you once wish is like it's like not coming true, but it's not coming true for a good reason. It's almost bringing you to this Page of Swords where it's like, okay, thank God, now I can come into this. It's like purging this string, coming in with a new plan, with this a new plan of action. This is a strategical plan. It's like right before we make a move on a whole new path. Show your love to Claire. Remember to like, share, and subscribe to the stream. Yes, don't forget. How does Christian, the Libra of my life, the Libra of my life, feel about our Friday date? Let's see. Christian, Libra love. Yeah. So, with the 10 of Wands, it's just like a real bargain. It's like he's paying him for the work he did or something, or maybe he was getting paid, or maybe somebody paid him, something like this. Then we have Major major, both in reverse, with the Four of Wands in reverse. So this is like right before separation, where it's like these things come apart. These come apart. We have this Emperor in reverse. It's almost like, but he found the star. It's like he's like throwing the star. He's making some kind of shooting star. Perhaps he's making a wish come true, or perhaps this is you. It's like we're finally finding our light to put it back in there, or maybe it's like you're giving your light to other people, and this is what's creating this separation. But perhaps we are dealing with the Emperor. The Emperor in reverse is like, I don't want a commitment. I don't want to commit to this. I don't want to start anything. Or perhaps he's not, maybe he's divorcing from somebody else, trying to find his light. Almost like he's dropping the protection against this, and this is what's losing the light. He invited me to see. Oh shit. I feel like I have to shift my focus of it so I'm not over exaggerated with the things that don't need to be, and I can magnify the things that actually matter. Yes, that's what that whole thing was. Oh shit, have fun at the band. That's exciting. Hold on real quick. Alright, the sun is about to shine here. Anybody else real quick before I go? Now the Emperor is right side up, and he's carrying this lamb, bringing a new love. So perhaps what he shows is gentleness. It's bringing this abundance of love. Maybe a tower comes first. It's almost like you're this. It's like you're this princess in the castle, and it's like all these people coming to save you or something. Maybe this is saying that. Alright, what's up, Sky? Are you doing reads? Yes, I wasn't gonna hang up, but I could do yours real quick. Did you subscribe? I know you will. Sky saying too. I could do one for you. Alright. Let me shuffle one more time. Alright, Sky saying too. So we have the Five of Cups. It's almost like maybe a cat really did come and knock something over or mess up something, or this was an outside energy. It's like you have all these cups and then somebody comes along and just spills this. It's very upsetting. With the Five of Cups, it's a great big loss. Perhaps it was something that meant something to you, something of a feeling. Yes, there's some kind of injustice here. With the Justice in reverse, there's an imbalance. But look, he brings some kind of, it's like you got some kind of proof or something, like he brings you some kind of something that creates an imbalance or says, oh, this is a lie. Like, look, you got some kind of truth to this, like Arthur Sword, or it's like, okay, you did this and now we get the crown. Now for this, it's like this is some kind of act, a just act perhaps. After the injustice, there was some kind of, it's like after the lie, there was some kind of truth, some kind of just act. It's King of Wands, like he acted integrally. He had some kind of strength or Ghana. He took the lead. He did something that he wouldn't normally do, or it's like he went his own way, or he broke free. It's like all the sheep are going this way and he broke this way. Maybe he broke some kind of contract and in turn lost something and created a big fight, and now he lost because of this fight. Now you have these in the deep subconscious, which is almost like contradiction, because you have like this three of like pentacles in reverse, which is saying like it's not teamwork. It's like you're putting in your work but other people aren't doing the job, or perhaps you're paying somebody to do something and they're not doing what you're paying them for. And you have the Fool in reverse with the Four of Pentacles. It's almost like maybe they're giving you something but it's not enough. It's like maybe your expectations are too high, or maybe they're too low, or something about this. It's like something about this is a foolish action. Perhaps it's not you, it's the other energy involved. But it's almost as if you're afraid to let go, in a sense, or afraid to change. But then again, it's the same thing. It's like, okay, I'm letting go, and then, oh, I'm afraid. Here's the same thing again. It's like, oh, I'm letting go, I'm coming through it, and here it's like, I'm afraid, or perhaps I don't want to. But this with the world in reverse is some kind of separation, and maybe this has to do with this. This separation brings a death to us, in a sense. It brings us, it's like brings us to a new level of ourself, where we can come into a better version of ourself. And this is this whole Scorpio move, where we're shedding an old part of us, coming into a newness. Perhaps it all begins with this cup being knocked over. She said 100% awakening. Nice. Awesome. I'm glad you resonated. Don't forget to hit that like button. Alright, our kitty. What is coming next in my life? So it's like you threw the ball out, or the ball is no longer in your court, or perhaps you gave it to the other person. It's like, now you deal with it. It's like you're done dealing with it. It's like you've been picking up all this stuff, or perhaps it's like you've been picking all the weeds for so long. Now it's really coming into our own with the King of Cups in reverse. It's like he's being offered a bigger cup, or a better cup. Perhaps this is his dream, or what he's wishing of, or right before this happens, or this is like the calm before the storm, in a sense. Because it's like this is the gift he receives. Maybe he receives some kind of feeling when he goes